married to a drug dealer. When I married the drug dealer, I thought he was a good person. He had some good qualities. And I was head over heels in love with him. Even when he started doing bad things, I was head over heels in love with him. I was so young. I was 17 when I married him, and I was in love with him. Even when he was not faithful, I was in love with him. I stuck by him. I stayed by his side through thick and thin. Even though he didn't walk in the ways of the Lord, he was not a good person in so many ways. I saw the good qualities in him, and I stayed by him. Not because of the bad qualities, but because of the good qualities I had. I loved him. I wanted a future with him. I purposely had my children. They were not accidents. I wanted my children. The first one, we planned. And the second one, he planned more than me. He wanted children. I wanted children. I wanted a future with this person. I was very much in love with him. So the day that he had his day with the lawyer, after the investigation, and there was 5 other drug dealers involved in this ring, and all of them accepted a plea and accepted 23 months in a federal penitentiary and then probation and whatever, I don't know. So the day we were at the lawyer's office, he was told this, and the lawyer told him, the only way that you're gonna get out with not a lot of time is to take this plea. 23 months in the federal penitentiary. So he took the plea, and he prepared himself to spend 23 months in a federal penitentiary. When we left the lawyer's office, I cried. I cried and cried all the way home. And he asked me, why are you crying? I cried because what could have been, what should have been. He at the time was the love of my life. He's the only true love I had at that time. And I loved him, and I wanted him to be a dad to our children. I wanted him to be a good person. I wanted a future with a good person, not a drug dealer. I cried for what could have, should have been, but wasn't. I cried because I knew those were my last days with him, and as soon as he walked in that prison, we were done. That was my escape. You know, I have to know what the Word of God says. In Psalms, I love the book of Psalms. You should read them. Psalms 37, verse 23 and down. The steps of a good man or a righteous man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his right hand. I have been young, and now I am old, and I have not seen the righteous forsaken. Read the rest. I was a righteous person, and I am a righteous person. The Lord ordered my steps, not the drug dealer.